Good evening. Hi. Fancy meeting you here. I'm Tish, and this is Echo Echo, your local news station. Tonight, middle-aged woman spills spaghetti sauce on her shirt, covers it with a brooch. This and more later. Hi. Did you like my intro? Okay, can you guess why we're reporters today? Because we're on the news trail. Oh man, this is going real well. The news trail of Veronica Bay. Oh yes, we're revisiting Veronica. Now, I may be performing this with the gusto of somebody who's quite arrogant, but I do not feel well. I've had a headache all day. Anyway, the news about the spaghetti sauce is true, but the brooch is not covering it. Lies and fake news. Can't even trust my channel. Anyway, how are we? I was so excited to be uploading the new video. And then I went to put a card on and realized that I had a comment from the previous video right at the beginning of the new video. And I'd filled everything out. Had to cancel the download and start again. Anyway, you might know him, the Bull of the MLM, for some reason. And it's a bit cheeky, but not as I've said. Not as spicy as I thought it was going to be. Anyway, you will see. Look at this. Look at this thing. Look at this. Can you see it? Jellyfish. Amazing. So we got a brooch delivery today from Erstwilder. I've even got the box, so you see now, because Erstwilder, I'm going to have to make it backwards, but Erstwilder, right, they do collectibles. Okay, so you have to keep the box, though. See, I didn't know this to start with, so I got a whole heap of brooches without boxes. So it comes with a little box. See, a little jellyfish. And this is just the most gorgeous artwork. Now, I was a bit slow on the uptake, so I missed some of the other ones that I would have liked, like the little platypus on the box. He's very cute. And I also got a bonus brooch. Okay. That was an okay for my dad there, who was telling me he was going downstairs. So I got a lucky dip, and Erstwilder lucky dips. You don't know what you're going to get, and I got a dog. I was afraid when I opened it was going to be a cat, but it was a dog. Anyway, here we are, people. We're revisiting Veronica Bay. Why? Because she sucks. I'm sorry. It's her, not me. I didn't do anything. She's the one who sucks. Anyway, was having a bit of a poke around. And, like if somebody were to research me, like I reckon I would have little accounts everywhere, like little, like definitely a deviant art thing, like shit, like a random blog that I started 17 years ago, I would have an extensive digital footprint. And so does everybody else, especially people younger than me. Hello. Yeah, so Veronica, because she fancied herself a reporter, and I can't find much about what she did post university, but I found her university reels. So promo reels where you used to, get it out and advertise yourself. So I'm going to blur her personal details. Probably they're different now, but let's see if you can recognize her. And even the stories that she was doing were quite liberal because she was giving a voice to the other side that she's not on anymore. So yeah, we'll watch this first one. Yeah. I need to move myself over. Sorry, we love this adjusting windows. We're here for that content, the adjusting windows content. Woo! Hashtag adjusting windows. All right. Let's watch.
No fear! Immigrants are welcome here, no hate! No fear! Immigrants are welcome here!
Florida International University students, faculty, and alumni stood together in protest against both the Trump and FIU administration.
These people who are showing up to our FIU community, who are hostile to our community, they are finally here. So we are going to start chanting as they're coming up, and we need to be heard. They need to hear who we are.
This is an international university, and one of the biggest things here is that how can you even invite somebody to come speak here that is so much against immigration? Immigrants are what make this country great. This country was built on immigrants. We're all immigrants.
And we're basically asking Secretary Kelly, who's head of the DHS, to extend TPS for Haitians to 18 to 24 months, because the 6 months that he has allotted basically means an order of deportation.
The protest was sparked after students were informed by an inside source that Vice President Pence, Secretary of State Rex Tillerson, Secretary of Homeland Security John Kelly, and Secretary of Treasury Steven Mnuchin were scheduled to speak at the Conference on Prosperity and Security in Central America taking place at the university. The FIU administration failed to inform students about the visit and sent out an email masking their identities and merely calling the administration, quote, foreign dignitaries.
As of right now, FIU is lacking transparency and allowing their students to know when administrators are coming in. We are a very diverse community here. We do have DACA students and we have Muslim students. Not only that, why would we allow to have certain members of the administration who are hostile to so many members of our community? This is a community. We are a family here, and we want to protect that.
I'm Veronica Bay reporting from FIU.
What do we do?
Yeah, that's Veronica Bay. You can hear her in the background. So she was a part of her university news team, and it sounded fairly fair, all that sort of business. And I appreciated hearing from a variety of attendees. She highlighted, I'm not sure, obviously there would be more than her to be a cameraman, etc. But it's definitely framed in a way that is giving a voice to, probably the international students, queer students, feminists, etc. So I was a bit surprised to see it, considering she's a Trumpy now. I didn't download the other one, so we're going to have to go to, because I thought that this one was a little bit juicier. Okay, let's go to... Don't look at my search history. There's some weird searches. Okay. Not weird, but the one I wanted was this one. I thought I did download that one. That's weird. Okay. Hang on, I'm gonna pause it and get my face on here. Sorry. Oh God. Human disaster. At the moment. Hey, don't do anything. Thank you. I'm talking to the dogs. All right. Oh, some of that window content again. Oh, yes. All right, let's have a look. Veronica Bay demo reel. Also, let's see if you can notice something that I really noticed. It's not a bad thing, but I noticed it in this one. All right, because she's actually in this one.
Tensions rise as young DACA recipients fear Trump's immigration remarks. Good afternoon. My name is Veronica Bay.
A proposal said to be a convenience for the everyday shopper is causing controversy. As Wells Fargo tries to bounce back from one of their biggest scandals in history, the main question still stands. Will their clients be able to trust them once again? The prestigious Brickell City Center is finally opened, and I am here to give you the inside scoop on why you must check it out.
When we return in our wellness and lifestyle segment, I will show you how a nightclub uses its venue to promote health and community.
As the days go by, it gets increasingly harder for millennials to find their independence. Living under their parents' roof has become the norm despite their age.
Right now it's more of a need. I am doing school full-time right now, getting my second degree, so I'm focusing on that. And my parents are allowing me to stay with them until I achieve that goal, and then I could go ahead and move out and do my own thing.
According to Aboto's analysis of U.S. Census data, it has been reported that 34.1% of millennials nationwide are still living with their parents. Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach, Florida have taken the #1 spot in the nation, with a 44.8% of millennials still living at home.
I can clearly see why we're at top of the charts. I'm 26 years old, and the amount of friends living at home with their parents is extremely high.
A combination of high rent, lack of education, unemployment, and low pay all play a part in why millennials don't view moving out as an attractive possibility. In Miami, the median monthly income for millennials living at home averages out to $1,211. With the average rent in Miami standing at $959, that leaves millennials only about $250 after rent to spare.
As long as she stays productive and it also helps with covering her expenses, that's okay. She's working part-time, and she's not representing a burden for us in the family.
I think in the near future, it'll only be harder for the millennials to live on their own or to move out of home and purchase. I say that because since 2015, the prices have stabilized or even decreased quite a bit because there's so much competition out there. But once the inventory is absorbed, the prices will go up.
The choice to live at home appears to have now shifted to being some millennials' only option. I am Veronica Bay. Now back to the studio.
The Women's March in Washington, D.C. has sprung a domino effect all across the nation, and today the South Florida community comes together as they stand against oppression and discrimination right here at the Women's Rally in Bayfront Park.
Not one particular rally is ever going to make one difference, but I think a combination and a cohesion, especially around the world that's going on now, will definitely make a dent.
Children, men.
It's so funny because, like, this is from 2017, so it's got these things that I just forgot, like the Women's March and, the protests that were happening when Trump was first elected and then inaugurated. Have you seen the thing? Now I'm playing with clay at the moment, so my hands are going to be dirty.
Men and women showed up in large numbers with the purpose of standing up for the protection of their rights, safety, health, and families.
That we are equal as men and as women in all sexual orientations and all races. Everything is equal, and that's what we're fighting for today.
The rally was emceed by Tracy Wilson Mourning and included over 20 guest speakers and performers. There were also numerous vendors, food trucks, and nonprofit organizations present.
Are you living? We never in a million years imagined we'd hit capacity. And the lines, people keep telling me about the lines outside. It blows my mind. And it's just amazing. And it just shows how much people care about each other and that they love each other. And they just really want to come together and support this movement and to really support human rights in all of its forms.
Outside the rally stood Trump supporters, where they held their own small protests and made sure their voices were also being heard.
But the point is, Trump won, they lost. So when are they going to get on board to actually make the country better?
With the building over capacity and hundreds of people still waiting outside to get in, it is clear that South Florida showed up in numbers with one common goal: to make sure their voices are heard and spark change.
All day, united, stronger, we are together.
All right. What did we think about that, people? No, don't. No. Stop. I don't want to know about Scott Morrison. Thank you very much. Oh, look, my own video. Okay. Did you spot the difference yet? I like how there was that shot of like, look, there's a white child and a black child, and one of the children is wearing a tie-dyed shirt. We love equality. And the girl at the end was like, don't grab my pussy, I think was at the top, but the pussy's just over her head. All right, did we spot the difference with Veronica? It's just, I'm Laurie Hill. I'm channeling Laurie Hill now, if anyone knows who Laurie Hill is. She definitely had a nose job. That's fine. Well, if I had a lot of money, so like I have partial dentures, and you can see there's like a deeper like thing here, right? Because I'm missing teeth there, and I only got them fixed up like not too long ago. So I notice it so much when I take out my partial denture. Yeah. If I had the money, I would be doing it. Okay. I am for plastic surgery, but definitely, she's had a little bit of a change, you could say, because even though she did go and talk to the Trump supporter, it did seem like it was like, oh, well, we better cover this idiot. Like she seems, just from the way that she's covering things, that she is giving a voice to people on the more left side of politics. And I thought it was just curious because she's not like that at the moment. Anyway, I have also got an old opportunity call from her. The other thing I was going to say, something. God damn it, what was it going to... I don't know if it's going to be about her reporting or anything, but... we'll watch one more video before we watch the opportunity call, okay? All right, and it is My Day with Monat. All right, so they do this with their top leaders where they have like, My Day with Monat. And this is Veronica's My Day with Monat. She talks a little bit about being a reporter. So it's interesting. I can't remember when this was up, but I think it was around about a year ago. All right.
Hey guys, come on in. I am so excited you made it. Meet my partner in crime, Olivia.
Hey guys, we're a professional company, but we won't get you a lapel mic. Yeah? This mic costs like $160, which would be like $100 American. Come on.
We're actually just kickstarting our morning routine and we are happy to have you here. So welcome to our day with Monat.
I like her as a blonde. It's nice.
4 years ago, I was living the dream. Or so everybody thought. I had graduated college and very quickly after, I landed my dream job. I was working as an on-air news reporter and I was live on TV every single night. Little did people know that I was underpaid and very overworked. Aside from that, I just felt like my freedom was being stripped from me. And I just knew a life that hectic wasn't going to be a happy life. I started resenting myself for choosing a career that...
Oprah started out as an on-air, like, anchor. It could be worth it.
Wasn't going to allow me to live a fulfilling...
I'm just wondering if all these people are Monat people, because that other girl who was just in the view, she looked like she was wearing Monat gear as well, and you can see that Veronica's repping. I wonder, because she's quite religious, is Veronica. There's some like Brittany Dawn. Oh, you won't catch her doing yoga. She might do some Pilates though, because it's against Jesus to do yoga.
Life. I prayed to find something that could bring change into my life.
See?
Shortly after that was when my sister introduced me to a company that she said could make me a millionaire. I needed change and I had been praying for one. And that is when I said yes to Monat. And ever since, life has never been the same.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was posing for a fake picture about my Totally fake life. Excuse me, you have big luncheons where you cheers constantly and you're crying and hugging. Not buying it. Anyway.
What I love about Monat is that your hustle determines your paycheck. Yes, we could spend a full day at the beach, but then we get to come back home and put in the work. We are building our empire together. My job is so fun. What other job do you know that you could?
What are we selling here? She hasn't even really said shampoo. Like, do we just have to assume? But like, why are we popping bottles? Like, I get it. You can work from the pool, but should you be drinking? I don't know. I don't think that goes with the good girl image that she often thinks that she has. But seems to be a lot of Monat gear amongst these people. My hand's too wet now. What can I use to press the play button?
Work from a pool.
Also, she said, who would have thought you could work from a pool? I don't want, if I can, like, just be beside a pool without working, I prefer that. Thanks.
I get to shoot pictures, discuss ideas, think about what's coming up next, and just plan together. I've never been a part of a job that has such an incredible community, a community that inspires me and pushes me to be better every single day.
This is so fake. This is so fake. I'm saying that because yesterday, before I did my Dominic Izzo video, I watched Deanna Mim's video. And this is where she was spilling the tea about Monat because she actually violated her Monat contract and then got really pissy when they called her on it. Did you cross-recruit somebody that you thought was a real champ and then they dubbed you in and you thought they did the wrong thing? Sis, no. Maybe you should have looked a little bit more into that. I mean, weren't you a journalist? Why didn't you know that? Okay. And it's like, and this is what I put on the comment on Deanna's video, which is sometimes I forget, like, she talks in a very mature manner. She's got that ability to switch, like code switching. And it's when she's in MLM coach mode, she's got a certain way that she speaks. And that's probably her news reporter. We sort of heard it there. It's much different to the sound of the news reporter that we just heard at the beginning. But, God, where was I going? Oh, I said, like she sounds really mature. But then, because Monat sent her a nasty email because they said she violated the contract. So they're just informing her that she had actually violated the contract, and she said it was a nasty email. And she said her reply was lol. And that's when I thought, oh, she's 24. I just forget how young some of these ones are. Like I cannot imagine having so much influence, power, and money at the age of 20, 21 to 24. I would have been the biggest idiot in the world. Honestly, I wouldn't have been able to handle it. I would have been friggin' like, I am the queen. Just like Lily Zaremba does. Anyway, it did remind me that she's young and immature. She definitely broke her contract when she tried to cross-recruit someone. So this is 100% definitely fake because she left Monat within sort of around about a year after this. Yeah. I think Some of the girls I've seen in this video too have gone to Q Sciences, so.
I think my favorite thing of all is that I've been able to grow through leadership. I always felt like I had wisdom, but I had no one to share it with. This business has given me the opportunity to share what's not only on my mind, but also on my heart. And through that process, I have learned from thousands of people. I've created connections that mean the world to me. What I prayed for became a reality. I got my freedom and I got my peace. And nothing feels better than being able to share it with the people that I love most. I know that I want this forever, and I'm grateful that I was able to find this through Monat. You can have this too. Just take a leap of faith and take a chance on you.
Well, that turned out to be a bunch of shit because she said she wanted this forever. But she said, I found that through Monat. So what she wanted forever was not the company. She wanted the lifestyle, the money, the influence, all that sort of stuff. So I suppose she's still got that. I wonder if she was going out with her partner at the time, because he does play an important role. Like she's very, they're very, joined at the hip. But it did look like that was filmed in Miami, so it could be that he was just in Germany and couldn't film. My keyboard's getting clay dust on it. We've got like grade 6s coming for like their getting ready for high school, and I wanted to play with them, but I'm like, oh, they haven't got really time to make something and then like paint it and then put it in the kiln. So I'm making little things for them to paint, and then we can put it in the kiln, like just getting out the middleman. All right, so we've got one more video, and this is the longer one. So this is the opportunity call. Let's have a quick look at when it was from. I need this. All right. So the potentials meeting was from 3 years ago. So what is that? That is 20. God, I'm bad at math. 2019. Okay, so it's 36 minutes long. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in a faster speed already. All right, so you can see. And I think I said the other day I wasn't sure if she could speak Spanish. Obviously she can. I wonder, she must have got a big team from Spain. It's not quite the same. Spanish and North American Spanish is different. Yeah, Spanish, oh no, that's not what I want. Oh, 35% uploaded. Come on, slow internet. All right, where is this potentials meeting? My hand's drying out.
As I said, my name's Veronica. I've been doing this for about...
All right. I'll be interested to see, it's 2019, I'll be interested to see who's in here, like, who is it? Because there'll be some oldies, perhaps. All right, move me over. More window moving content. Hashtag windows moving. Let's go. Oh, hang on. Make it faster, Natisha. That's my whole name, by the way, everybody. Natisha. That might be too fast. We'll see.
2 months and a half. I live in South Mississippi. I grew up in Miami, and ever since I moved here, I knew I needed some extra income. So I moved here to be a news reporter. And unlike the name that sounds like Sherry is, you don't get paid anything. So I was working a lot of hours, doing what I loved, but I was very underpaid and overworked, and I was just looking for that perfect side hustle. And ever since last November when I moved here, I have been in search of that, and it just wouldn't come. Then one day, my older sister, who is a wedding planner, and she owns a photo booth company, so mind you, she has her own, she makes good money. She started posting about this hair and this stuff, and then she tried telling me about it, and I felt like it was a Mary Kay, Herbalife, Amway kind of deal. And I've personally always been
not interested in that just because of the ways that it's been presented to me in the past, very pushy and very just not in a way that I liked it. So I turned down Monet initially, and then it wasn't until my sister showed me her first check that I was like, okay, I like what I see. I like the money. For me, it was more of a money aspect kind of thing because I was already fulfilled with.
Ooh, damn, 1 minute 20 in and we are already hitting some pay dirt. Of course, it's always been about the money. The girl knows, and she knew that it was running out as well.
Career I was in and I chose, which is initially news reporting. But then I saw the money and that really intrigued me. The hair care products, we'll talk about that in a few, but that's also amazing. But for me, it was more about the opportunity. I needed that extra income. So I joined, and after that, I just took it very serious. Like when you join this business, what you are given is a business. Like you are now a business owner. So you are given the license to sell an amazing product that was produced by.
Technically true. You are given license to sell it, but it is not your business. You do not own Monat. The Erdnetters, those dodgy people, they own
a
it.
bunch of great scientists. They put together a vegan, cruelty-free, all-natural hair care product. And now.
Which scientists? What's their names? Do you know them?
That's given to you. So that's the way that I saw it. I saw it as an opportunity to really put my boss skills to work. So I said, I have this product. What am I going to do with it? So what I did with it is that in 2.5 months, I built a team alongside my girls of over 50 people. So right now we have over 50 people on our team, and we keep growing and giving people opportunity and then giving people great hair. So last 2 weeks ago or something like that, I quit my full-time reporting job. It was a total lifestyle change. And some people that have known me for years think that I'm crazy, but I'm not. I promise you, I am completely sane. What happened was that I decided to believe in myself a bit more. Like now I don't see myself as Veronica, a person that's very good at speaking in front of a camera for the news. Now I see myself as Veronica, a person who's a great leader who can mentor others to see success. I see myself as a person that is very motivated to reach financial freedom and just the luxury of time that Monet has given me, the luxury of knowing that if I need to rearrange.
I'm not hearing any talk about a product here. That's a bit of a problem. And from the sounds of it, you know, she hasn't got a big team at this point in time. I hate the way she said it, though. I decided to believe in myself and quit my full-time job. Yeah, great. I believe that I will own a house one day. It might happen, but who knows? Okay, I'm going to try and work hard for it. But yeah, like it's just so easy for her to say all this when she's already getting a team together. She had a public profile around, you know, Miami, Florida, wherever. So of course she was going to attract people. They knew her. She was, you know, person on the local scene. They're not going to think that you're going to. Oh, my hand's too wet again.
Change my day for something, I can do it. Because at the end of the day, I work straight from my phone. As long as this has battery, I'm good to go. So this company, I am doing it full time right now after just 2 months and a half. I do see myself, I'm going to be moving back to Miami shortly. And once I'm back there, I am going to be pursuing a public relations career. But I just want you to understand how much.
So she moved away from Miami. I wonder where she went. Maybe this is the reporting job. But that's exactly what she's doing now with iGenius. She's moving back to Miami so she can be on the same time zone as her team. I'm like, that's why we have Zoom and online stuff. Stay in Germany. It's better. I'm thinking, though, that she wants to have live events because she knows she can schmooze in person. I don't think she's very charismatic, but that's just my point of view. I think her reporter voice was way better than the voice that she uses now. She sounds whiny and it's all one note. I think she got lazy as a public speaker because she didn't have to do it as often.
This company has given me like money wise to the point that I'm living in another state by myself and I can financially support me after just doing it for 2 months and a half. And the important thing here is to really.
Oh, damn. In 2019, you would not have known that that was not attainable for everybody. After 2.5 months, damn. That's what she did at iGenius as well. Wow, this is very fascinating. And this is just on YouTube, people. This is like her tiny little channel that didn't take off because she didn't pursue news reporting, because she would have been 3 years. 21? How long did she even give it in the journalism? 21? And, like most bachelor's degrees are 3 to 4 years. That's what, that's what bothers me about especially our genius, is that they try to get these young ones who are not satisfied with what they're doing, but also don't know what they're doing in general. And they are starting jobs for the first time. They're not realizing how to build. You can't immediately get to this level without going this level. And they see what they think is easy. This because someone at the top flexes and says, I did it, so you can too. And then they fucking drop out of uni and join this full time. It's insane. Well, any MLM. But because consumers are getting smarter, what they're trying to do is go back and say, hey, come and join my MLM, because like millennials don't really know about it. And Zoomers
understand that it's within anyone's reach, right? So to go ahead and start this business, to get your seller's license, you do need to invest into the company. It is not anything crazy. Well, it sounded crazy to me because when I joined, I had no money. But you just invest. It is $2.99 for those of you that haven't been told about this through the person that sent you onto this call. But it's $2.99. You get 11 full-size products for you to use on your personal hair to get a feel for what you're selling, to become passionate about the line. And then one of those products alone is actually $100. So if you think at how Monat is giving you everything at such a cheap price, just because they want you to really become passionate and then start selling, that investment is nothing. So when you want to open up a boutique, or if you want to open up any business, you need to invest. So in a boutique, you go ahead and you buy the clothes. Sorry, I'm muting a few people.
And when you do that, you also, if you open your own boutique, you don't have to recruit anyone to maintain your profits. You can decide on your percentage of profits, and yeah, you have control of the business. It's your business. This is not the same, but I can understand why she's saying it like this, because nobody knew. It's all undercover, like it's not, don't look behind the curtain. But that's where us bitches come in. Woo! Go us anti-MLM bitches.
That's picking up sound. So it's not a crazy investment. It's totally like doable. And it's something that I didn't have the money at the time, but I put it on a credit card, which pushed me even harder to make it a goal to make my money back. And once you make it a goal to make your money back, you start achieving certain goals. You start adding girls to your team. You start growing. And slowly, it's just like a domino effect. But it all starts with the mindset. And that is something I am so transparent with my team and the girls that join.
Oh my God. She said the magic word, transparent, transparent. Obviously, I mean, she's got this down to an art. This is still her speech today. I am so transparent. I'm so transparent. How did I catch nearly everyone in this picture with their eyes closed? What an epic pause, okay? Yeah. This is shitting. Same old Veronica.
My team, I really want everyone to understand what an amazing opportunity this is, because we are compensated so well, we are treated so well. I want
an amazing opportunity for you to do well.
A free iPad on my first month with the company because of the way I performed. Aside from
hold on, you got a free iPad because of your performance. I wonder if that was a proper, competition. If so, you're going to have to claim that iPad as income. And if it was a present from your upline, maybe you have to pay it, but also it's a manipulation tactic. We call that love bombing. Look at the things I won. Yeah.
Wait, you didn't win. You earned it. Like, it wasn't a raffle that she won a raffle. Like, no, because she reached a position in the company, she was given that iPad. And then her sister was also given an iPad because her sister is her upline.
Oh, hang on. Sis coming into... I need to go back because I didn't even realize someone else was talking then. But she was going hard. Whatever. Like, did anyone say anything?
So it's not a crazy investment. It's totally like doable, and it's something that I didn't have the money at the time, but I put it on a credit card, which pushed me even harder to make it a
Don't
goal
do
to make my
that.
money back. And once you make it a goal to make your money back, you start achieving certain goals. You start adding girls to your team. You start growing, and slowly, it's just like a domino effect. But it all starts with a mindset, and that is something I am so transparent with my team and the girls that join my team. I really want everyone to understand what an amazing opportunity this is. Because we are compensated so well, we are treated so well. I won a free iPad on my first month with the company because of the way I performed. Aside from
Wait, you didn't win. You earned it. Like, it wasn't a raffle that she won a raffle. Like, no, because she reached a position in the company, she was given that iPad. And then her sister was also given an iPad because her sister is her upline. So, yeah, I just like to clarify that because you didn't win. You earned it. It wasn't a raffle thing.
Oh, good. So that means it is income and you do have to claim it. Thank you for clarifying, Brittany. I don't know what her name is, but she just, she's given some Brittany vibes. Not Britney Spears. We love her. This is, generic basic bitch Brittany. She was so quick with that too. Is that your downline? Gotta, polish the apple for your upline. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I think I'm mixing my metaphors at the moment. Just press play. Look, I've got a clay tool now. I'm all over it. There is clay dust all over my computer at the moment. But that's okay. It'll come off.
You're right. Well, thank you, B. That's true. I did earn it. So that's where I was going with all of this. It's like you have an amazing opportunity. You have these great products that you can market and sell and grow a business with. But at the end of the day, you need to have that hustle and that drive. So I always tell people super straight up and clear. If you just want to pay $2.99 and think you're going to make great money, it doesn't work that way. You got to work. But the neat part about all of this is that, can you girls hear me?
Yes.
Okay, because the green box is on you, B. I just want to make sure. The neat part, now I lost my train of thought. Okay, so you can all invest in this, but it's really the people that want to make something out of the experience that will. And the neat part is that we all help each other. So when you see all these girls posting about this team, it's because we really are a team. We have group chats that, like, if you look at my phone right now, they're blowing up. We're always constantly helping each other out. We have Facebook groups. We mentor each other. We teach each other. I host calls with my girls. My sister hosts calls with all of us. And we really just take the time to nurture our downline. So if someone joins under me or under one of my girls, it's in our best interest for you to do well, right? Because I want you to be excited about the opportunity. I want you to really take a lot away from it. And if you do well, we all do well. So it's like a big circle of...
Oh, damn. We need some 2019 pictures on the case. Because she's just out here saying the shit on her YouTube channel. Yeah. The uplines do benefit when the downlines do well. Like, directly. So, of course, it's in your best interest. It's just I didn't expect to hear it. I wonder how long they were saying the quiet part out loud before they stopped doing that. I'm trying to think, like, the whole hey hun sort of meme. I don't know when it came out.
Positivity that we are constantly put in. There's not a day that I don't wake up and I don't check my group chats and it's like something positive. So
that sounds really stressful just to keep up with chats. I hate getting added to chats. Oh my god, it is my pet hate. Don't add me to a chat. I don't want to. If you want to talk to me, just send me a DM.
Opportunity not only gives you financial freedom in a sense, but it also gives you the freedom of time. It gives you
financial freedom. It gives them like financial strain because they have to maintain because you've made them feel that they can attain what you're doing when they can't.
A great group to be around. And to tell you girls the truth, I mean, from someone that was very set on goals and dreams, like I graduated college and right after that I was working with the Fox affiliate in Miami as a writer. Then I moved over here to chase my reporting careers. Like I am very goal oriented. And I don't do well with BS. I'm not a BS kind of girl. Like if I'm going to do something, I need to know the business plan. I need to know the structure. I need to know how I'm going to benefit from it. And the way.
Oof. This is what is the manipulation that we're starting here. So it's using, well, there's pathos because we're trying to get them fired up and say, like, trust me, I'm telling you the truth. But we've got ethos. She's coming in as the expert. These are my characteristics. I don't take any BS. I have qualifications as a journalist. I've got journalistic integrity. That's the ethos side of the persuasion. So, and Oh man, she's got all three. So she's got Logos as well because she's telling the facts. I finished university. I got my dream career, and it didn't work out like I thought it would. So Monet, it was there for me. So we've got all three in there. Nice one, Veronica. She's an overachiever. But this is shitty what she's doing now because she's trying to talk people out of following that dream. She's trying to say it's okay to change your dreams, and it's like, yeah, it is okay, but like, don't be sitting here on a friggin' Monat Zoom saying do my shampoo thing instead of like becoming a police officer, becoming a firefighter, becoming a PT, whatever, you know? Like, I think it's not cool.
The way this compensation plan is set up, it's set up in a way that can make anyone win. As long as you put your part, as long as you have your agenda, like this thing is on me every single second, writing down like who you've talked to, following up with people, the opportunities are endless. The bonuses. I mean,
Do you want to talk to your friend Jasmine about that? Because she had some not good results. She didn't win. She was winning, and then she dropped 7 ranks. So is it built like that? I don't think so. However, she's delivering this very confidently. She's proof of the pudding. She's already earned an iPad. Of course you can do this if you're coached by her. I mean, it's gonna happen.
we make money by growing our team, by selling the product. And we also make bonuses and incentives according to what we have done throughout the month. So how much we've produced, how many girls we've brought in, and those bonuses and incentives. If you are an organized person and you know what your next goal is, the end of the month will come here and you'll count those bonuses and you'll just be like, how did that even happen? I was working 40 hours a week when I started this, and I have done so much. Still working 40 hours a week. Now, recently, it's like, okay, now I'm doing this full time, but it didn't start that way. So it's very like, I want everyone to understand that you don't need to be a certain type of person. You just need to have that drive. If you want to do the business side of it, all you need to have is that drive to make money, to make yourself better. You know, not everyone's a salesperson. I was never a salesperson. My sister, who is the person that I joined under, she is like actually super antisocial. So I don't even know how she skyrocketed in this business.
As a reporter, or you're going to have to report on some things that are difficult to report, where you have to remain neutral, etc., etc. So you can definitely sell an idea, a point of view. You can sell yourself as a human because you are the product when you are a broadcast journalist. So you know how to sell, all right? And this is all sales right now, what you're doing. It's manipulation, but it's still sales. Oh, she said something else. What was it? Okay. Mustn't have been that important.
Business, but it's that drive of having a good opportunity and grabbing it and running with it. So that's what it is. And that's what I want you ladies to understand and speak to your uplines about, the opportunity of it. Because I feel like this kind of business is not well represented at the moment because people don't understand it yet. So multi-level marketing is innovative. It's not something that we were taught by our parents because it wasn't popular back in the days, even though people...
No, MLMs have always been popular as a way of earning quick money for people who are dishonest. But they've been around for a long time. And I think, and I know that Julie Jo's talked about this, Kel Gore, amazing sort of leftist YouTuber who has covered little bits of anti-MLM here and there. Like MLMs have a direct correlation with capitalism. And that's why you see some of these top leaders really, like Veronica, who have changed their points of view because they're capitalists. That's the most important thing for them now, the money. And they don't want to pay taxes, and they don't want to, have the same rules applied to them because they've got the money.
People have been making thousands of dollars, millions, 6 figures a year doing this. But it's still something that people are skeptical about because they don't believe you can work through your phone and work through...
Did she just do an income claim? Sorry. I stopped that at a bad bit. Who's taking them? Hi, Mabel. Oh, can you see how I can tell? Rainbow. Gotta move the microphone out of the way for a dog. No, I can't come here. You have to come up this. Come up here. I can't see you. Frida. Pee-pee. Rainbow. Frida's too dark to see. Can you see it? She gonna lick my finger. Oh. Was I gonna say something? I'm just gonna go back a tiny bit. Sorry for the repetition. Ugh, my microphone just gave up. Oh my god! Get back in there, microphone. Now there's clay dust all over it. Well, there's already paint. Art teacher life.
Following up with people, the opportunities are endless. The bonuses. I mean, we make money by growing our team, by selling the products. And we also make bonuses and incentives according to what we have done throughout the month. So how much we've produced, how many girls we've brought in, and those bonuses and incentives. If you are an organized person and you know what your next goal is, the end of the month will come here and you'll count those bonuses and you'll just be like, how did that even happen? I was working 40 hours a week when I started this, and I have done so much. Still working 40 hours a week now.
I remember it was an income claim I was checking for.
Recently, it's like, okay, now I'm doing this full time, but it didn't start that way. So it's very like, I want everyone to understand that you don't need to be a certain type of person. You just need to have that drive. If you want to do the business side of it, all you need to have is that drive to make money, to make yourself better. You know, not everyone's a salesperson. I was never a salesperson. My sister, who is a person that I joined under, she is like actually super antisocial. So I don't even know how she skyrocketed in this business. But it's that drive of having a good opportunity and grabbing it and running with it. So that's what it is. And that's what I want you ladies to understand and speak to your uplines about the opportunity of it. Because I feel like this kind of business is not well represented at the moment because people don't understand it yet. So multi-level marketing is innovative. It's not something that we were taught by our parents because it wasn't popular back in the days, even though people have been making thousands of dollars, millions, six figures a year doing this. But it's still something that people are skeptical about because they don't believe you can work through your phone and work through Wi-Fi and make money.
Obviously people can do that. Like, that's why the internet exists. Amazon, have you heard of them? Obviously you can do work on a phone and on Wi-Fi. But she didn't say Monat, you know, but it's implied that you can make millions there because of the way she phrased it. She didn't outwardly say that though.
So when I do these calls, it's selling that opportunity. I don't want to sell you something. I want you to understand what the possibilities are. For me, it has been quitting a job that I was extremely unhappy about. It has made me realize that I want to be a boss. So I'm quitting the reporter dream of working for someone else for the.
You could have your own YouTube channel and web series. That's so interesting that she said she wanted to be a boss. And you joined a multi-level marketing company, multi-level marketing company, to be a boss. When you have an upline, probably they have an upline, there's a corporate staff. You're not the boss, Veronica, but you had a team. You're kind of the boss of them. They can still do whatever they want to, but I'm sure that you are a really good boss. And they were able to, like, voice their concerns without any worries. Can anyone deny or confirm that for me, please?
The rest of my life, and now I am going to chase public relations and hopefully down the line own my own PR firm. So more than giving me fat paychecks.
Oh, I wonder when that one changed, because it doesn't look like that's what she's doing now. And also, she was doing one-on-one coaching via Instagram, and on her first video where she was, saying she wasn't building with Monat anymore, she said something like, I was doing one-on-one coaching, which was great. It was, I was paid well, but I wanted to make more impact. Can we just substitute in impact for money? Because that's what it was.
right now. This has completely shifted my mindset because it allowed me to have my own personal business. So if you girls are curious of what it would be like to be your own boss, this business will show it to you. Because everyone on this call, if you all decide to join, you will all pay the same amount of money. But it depends on what you decide to do with that, with the opportunity. Whatever you decide to do with that's what you'll get out. And what's so neat about it, how I said, is that we have each other. So Bianca, who's on this line, she actually reached out to me. I've known her since my freshman year in college, but she is super into interior architecture. That's what she studies in school. It's a very hard major. She's always doing it. I never, ever thought of her joining Monat because I thought she would be one of those people that would say, I didn't have the time, or that would be like, how are you making money through your phone? Skeptical. And I don't waste time with people like that. I want people on my team that are positive and want to work. So Bianca came to me and Bianca was like, hey girl, I see you've been posting about this a lot. Like, what's up with that? And I just saw that you made a fat, because I cut my debt in half with one of my checks last month. And it's been one of my proudest things. I had a credit card that had a $5,000 debt that hadn't gone down in a year since I moved to Mississippi. And I cut that in half and I took a screenshot of before and after. And it was one of my proudest moments in the past 2.5 months. And that's what got Bianca's attention. So she was interested in the money side of it too. She reached out to me. I told her, about the opportunity, and she's just like a really smart cookie. And she was like, let's go, sign me up. Let's do this. So Bianca has been one of my best girls, and she goes to school full time. She's never been a salesperson. Since I've known her, she hasn't really worked either. Like, you've never really
the last job I had was Dairy Queen. Like, I haven't done sales, and I've never done sales. Sales is not my forte. All I really know is design and presenting my work. So part of the reason after Veronica and her sister
that's sales.
Explain the company to me, like she said, it didn't take much convincing for me. I was like, you know what? I don't have the money. Here's my credit card. I don't want to waste any time talking about this or thinking about this. Like, I'm ready to make money. Like, I already trusted them. I know that the girls, they're not bullshitters. Like, I don't have time.
Oh my God. This is terrible. She just got sucked in. I wonder if she's still in there. That's shitty. It sounds like she was influenced by a friend who didn't have her best interests at heart, because if you could see that happening and you knew that they were on track for their interior design dreams, you can say no, but you won't. But you could.
I'm for BS. So part of the reason why I went for it was because I realized, well, okay, I am a full-time student. I really don't want to be invested in anything that doesn't have anything to do with my career or my future, but
oh my God, look at this dog here. It's like he's on the call. I'm gonna watch him now while this idiot talks.
Realized, okay, this is going to teach me a lot about sales. I'm going to get to use these amazing products. All I really have to do is go ahead and post like 1 or 2 stories about the hair, and then I'm going to learn a lot about sales.
Can you hear me wheezing? I'm like very paranoid about catching COVID, or the C word, because I haven't caught it yet. Touch wood. Where's wood? Yeah. And I was at the chemist the other day just getting something else, and because we got a small chemist, everybody knows everybody. And he was saying he's going on 2 weeks holiday, the first time since before the pandemic. He has a day here and there, but he doesn't actually didn't get time to go on holidays. And then he was like saying, he's never had COVID. And I said, me neither. And and we both touched wood. So I'm feeling a bit wheezy. So, and I've had a headache today, but I'm still bringing the snug.
An amazing team. Half of design work, yeah, I design my stuff, but then I have to pitch my designs against other designers. Exactly. And if I'm not a good sales rep for myself and for my brand and for my work, they're probably going to go with the other designer. So a lot of the design field is very competitive. And I can tell you right now, I am 100% passionate and in love with design. But Monat came into the picture, and now my mind is all over the place, because before I was thinking very linear, like, okay, I'm going to get an internship. I'm going to graduate from school because I'm on my master's path. Like, this is my master's track. Like, I'm on my thesis. I'm a senior. Like, I have no business doing this unless it's really going to give me something. So I was thinking of.
Ooh, that's manipulative. You have to see the commitment. Well, for starters, they're saying there's no excuses if you've got university or college. You still can do it, because I think her name was Bianca. Bianca's doing it, so you have to do it as well. All right? And for anyone who's intellectual, they'll be like, well, I'm about to finish university and start an internship, on my career track of where I want to go, and yeah, it's not really for me at the moment. And like, you can say, well, I was like that too. And then as soon as Monat came into my life, insert any MLM into that, I, realized I had a different purpose. I was called to this, to serve people. Have I heard a few of these before? Oh yeah, I have.
Okay, I'm going to graduate, then I'm going to work at a firm, and then who knows? But like, do you understand, like, why are we conditioned into thinking that we have to go in that specific path? Now my eyes are like a fresh new set of eyes. And I'm like, wait a second, why do I have to go work for somebody else? Why do I have to be a slave? Because that's what you are. When you graduate and you go right.
You could be a freelance interior designer with your own business and put in tenders for work. Like you go get hired by somebody. You could be your own boss, but it's not about that. You're just making this up, in my opinion, 3 years ago. And you're directly relating this story, trying to get in, one of the potentials, saying if they are educated, like you think you're educated, but you're not, you could be called to something else. This is gross. Stop trying to convince people to leave university. Stop trying to say that a 9 to 5 isn't worth it. It's just untrue.
Into a firm, they're working you to death and you're not getting paid overtime. Why am I going to do that to myself? So now I'm thinking, well, my boyfriend, we're long distance. He lives in Spain. He has 2 more years there. I'm like, okay, well, maybe I can graduate. And then the last year that he has there, I can go live with him and, sell Monat from my phone. Like I'm already doing it now and I've been so successful at it. Why can't I do it there? And then, figure it out later. Like, because I don't know, my whole path has changed. Like I don't want to work at a firm anymore. Like I'm not interested. I do want to pursue an internship, but I don't know if I want to work for a firm. So basically what I'm trying to say is your whole mindset, your whole vision of what you think you want can completely change just by saying yes to this opportunity. And, it is scary. It is something that you've never done before. I've never been interested in multi-level marketing. I've seen Herbalife. I've seen all those things. But saying yes to this opportunity and learning how to do it later along the line has helped me so much to just completely transform everything, my thought process, everything. And so I know a lot of you girls are on the call right now. The best piece of advice I can give to you is even if you don't have the money, if you have a credit card, if you have something that can help you start this right away, do it. Because I wish so bad that I knew about this opportunity a long time ago, because I would be.
This is such bad advice. Like, this is awful advice. They want you to pay the money without thinking about it, without checking with anyone, without doing a Google search, without speaking with people who love them for no reason but them being them. And you want them to go in right now and sign up because there's no time like the present, when it could just as easily be signed up later. Veronica's nodding her head there. This is gross. Let people do what they want. Don't pressure them. It's that, what is it called? It's FOMO, fear of missing out. It's like, well, you got to get on this now. You're going to miss out.
I would be driving the Cadillac right now for free if I would have known about this opportunity a while ago.
Not a free car. You have to lease it in your own name, and they give you a car bonus, which is just cash. You don't have to use it on the car. And also, if you don't maintain your rank, you don't get the car bonus, but you still got the car and you have to pay for the whole thing. So it's not a free car.
So remember, we do this because we don't have the money. We are looking for an opportunity to make money. So if you have a credit card, charge it. Get started now. There's literally no better time than the present. It's the beginning of the month, so you're going to be able to go ahead and reach those goals and make your money back better, faster.
Oh my God. The income claims now. Oh, this one, Veronica's bestie, she's awful. Just put it on a credit card. Oh, that is the worst advice.
Like, there's no reason to wait. And I can really say, like, don't think about it too hard. Remember, this is something out of your comfort zone, but that's where amazing things can happen. Yeah. So really,
fuck off. Lessons can be learned in any situation. It doesn't have to be under stress or what are they talking about? God damn it, where did my brain just go? Don't think about it. Yeah. No. Sorry, I'm going to have to rewind it back because my brain is not working anymore.
A lot of you girls are on the call right now. The best piece of advice I can give to you is, even if you don't have the money, if you have a credit card, if you have somebody, something that can help you start this right away, do it. Because I wish so bad that I knew about this opportunity a long time ago, because I would be driving the Cadillac right now for free if I would have known about this opportunity a while ago. So remember, we do this because we don't have the money. We are looking for an opportunity to make money. So if you have a credit card, charge it, get started now. There's literally no better time than the present. It's the beginning of the month. So you're going to be able to go ahead and reach those goals and make your money back better, faster. Like, there's no reason to wait. And I can really say, like, don't think about it too hard. Remember, this is something out of your comfort zone, but that's where amazing things.
That's right. People can do things in their comfort zone as well as not comfort zone. It's just a way of breaking down the barriers and trying to get around the objection that, oh my God, what the hell is wrong with my brain today? Oh, far out. I'm going to have to cut this out now.
A lot of you girls are on the call right now. The best piece of advice I can give to you is, even if you don't have the money, if you have a credit card, if you have somebody, something that can help you start this right away, do it. Because I wish so bad that I knew about this opportunity a long time ago, because I would be driving the Cadillac right now for free if I would have known about this opportunity a while ago. So remember, we do this because we don't have the money. We are looking for an opportunity to make money. So if you have a credit card, charge it, get started now. There's literally no better time than the present. It's the beginning of the month. So you're going to be able to go ahead and reach those goals and make your money back better, faster. Like, there's no reason to wait. And I can really say, like, don't think about it too hard. Remember, this is something out of your comfort zone, but that's where amazing things can happen. Yeah. So really,
they want them to be vulnerable, and that could be an objection to, oh, but I'm scared. And it's like, no, you need to push through the fear, because you only make progress when you're uncomfortable. Untrue.
I think that's like the best thing I
Let
can
me
say.
just add something real quick before I forget. Getting out of your comfort zone, that is such a huge thing because no one likes doing it, right? But if you look back on your life and you think about when the craziest times where you grew or had this crazy experience in, when were those times? It's when you got out of your comfort zone and you did something out of the norm. So as I told you, we're here just to present the opportunity, something that has worked out very well for both Bianca and I. We are killing it in bonuses. We even won like free Gucci belts, well earned, because I know you don't like the word.
Yes, we earned. Wait for that shit.
This month, like one of my bonus check is bigger than my whole monthly salary check as a news reporter. So we
income claim
did this in just a bit over 2 months, and all of you girls can. But how she said, there's skepticism, and we understand that. Like, I was there. It took my blood sister to tell me, do this, you idiot, and look at the check, and it worked for me to say yes. So I understand the hesitation, but what I want all of you girls to do after this call, if you girls, I want to know your main concerns, and I don't want to talk about those main concerns right now because we're in a call with multiple people. But once we get off of it, if you still have a main concern, reach out to me, reach out to Bianca, reach out to whoever got you on this call, and talk to us about it. Tell us your main concern, and we will put those things at ease, because they're.
Ooh, that's interesting, because you can schmooze better when it's just like one-on-one rather than in a group. People might ask a question that is tricky to answer, and then other people are like, oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. So it's interesting. Yeah, hit us up in the DMs, because they don't want it to be happening right now because they can't control like the narrative or anything.
There are so many pros to this company, and I have yet to find a con. You're not paying something monthly. You're not having to meet quotas with this. You're literally just starting with a business product pack.
That's a lie. You do have to have quotas to rank up. You have PV and GV, fruit volume. So unequivocal lie right there.
That you need to understand the products to use them. You get even samples for your clients. You get brochures. You get all this stuff. They just want you to get that product pack to get you started on your business. After that, you're not paying anything else. Everything is profit. I have multiplied my investment. I don't even know how many times. I didn't even count because it's been way too much. Like,
ew. So this is where she started talking flippantly about money, only 2.5 months into Monat, and her little friend laughing about it. Ew.
I don't have time for that. But
you just have to think about it like, what are you spending $2.99 on that is paying you back? Like, what?
I don't care. It's better than spending it on shampoo that might make you bald.
You spent $2.99 on that's going to give you all of these experiences, give you all of this knowledge, give you an amazing support system. Like, there's really nothing else. Like, that is such a small, tiny, tiny, tiny little seed in comparison to like everything that we've gotten over the past like 2 months. Like, you're talking to two girls that have been doing this business for a month and a half, me and Veronica almost 3 months. Like, that's insane that we have gotten to this point, and we can tell you everything there is to know about the business. Like, we've been doing it for a year, because it's not rocket science. Like, it's really simple. Like, we have Facebook groups that give you support.
That was her way of saying even dumb people can do this. I want to know the context of that, because Veronica had a public profile, and you were Veronica's friend, so of course. And then Veronica's sister, who recruited her, could see the advantages of having somebody with a high public profile, or high-ish in their area, you know what I mean.
That have girls who've been working in the company for a long period of time, making really big money, to give you tips and tricks. Like, we have every possible tool that you need to succeed. We have it. But like Veronica was saying earlier, like, the money's not going to fall into your lap. It does take a hustler mindset. It does take a girl with vision, you know, somebody who's not going to let stupid comments, you know, stop them, or, you know, anything like that. It's just really a mindset when it comes to this company. There's something else I want to say. Oh, the whole Facebook and Instagram, like what we use to promote, you really don't have to freak out and worry like, oh, I don't really post on my Instagram a lot. Like, I've had girls on my team that never really posted a lot on their story, but, you know, we work through that. We coach you, we help you get there. Like, you don't need to be some Instagram model or have a whole bunch of followers to be successful in this business. If we counted on our followers to be our clients, you know, that would be a horrible business model, because you would stop making money eventually. We keep our Instagram on public.
That's the same with pyramid schemes. You run out of people, so you can't do it anymore. Oh, she says that.
Like, we make sales to strangers. I've sold to so many girls, and I have no idea who they are, because my Instagram is public. And I ask them, I'm like, how did you find me? They're like, oh, I found you on my Insta feed, and I love your hair, and I just took the quiz, and I really want the products. Like, you just never know what you're going to get out of this. So with Instagram, with our Insta story, we do follow an 80-20 rule, where we post 80% about our life and 20% about, you know, the hair business opportunity or the products. So we really try not to make this something where you're posting on your feed and it's taking over your life and you become.
I haven't heard that before, 80-20. I see some Monat reps just advertising all of the time. Do they still adopt this now?
Entity that has to do with Monat. No, you are you, and this business that you have is something on the side. So that's something that I wanted to just mention.
Yeah, something on the side that at the end of the day is making you better. You know, here on calls, I'll talk about what I've made and whatnot, but a lot of people that don't understand what I'm getting, you know, in my bank account want to, like, I know it's been a trend lately of people being like, oh, what is this? Like, having so many questions and sometimes tying them to a negative connotation. You don't worry about that. That's what separates someone that's going to succeed from someone that's just gonna not do much. Like, you need to be hungry. You need to manifest. Like, every day when I wake up, I have a vision of my day, of what I want to happen. I have a vision for my business. And that's something I want all my girls to jump on board with, the way that what has been working for me. And that's what's amazing about the business, that you can easily duplicate it. So if I tell you exactly what I'm doing that's taking me somewhere, and you do exactly what I'm telling you to, you follow my training, you follow Bianca's training, you follow your upline's training, you are going to succeed. It's all about consistency. I have girls that I talk to when I first started the business, and then they see that I keep posting, and they're like, oh, well, you know what? I've seen like your hair change, and I want to know more about the products. And it's the kind of thing that you just need to 100% believe in it and just do your part. You know, put those posts out, reach out. If you're talking, your business is open. So if I go to the supermarket and someone's like, oh, your hair is so pretty, I'm not going to say thank you. I'm going to say, oh my God, yes. Well, it wasn't always this nice. I started using these vegan, cruelty-free hair care products, and they're amazing. I'm actually selling them now. So here, have my business card. I actually just made these, so I'm very happy. And those are just, never mind, I won't get into this right now. This isn't for that. But I'll just be like, you know, but I have that because I made it my business. No one told me, Veronica, you must get business cards. No one told me, Veronica.
Oh man, avoid Veronica at all costs at supermarkets.
Veronica, go to Hooters and sit and talk to girls that I know need money and pitch them the business. I did that because I have a business mindset and I want to succeed. I am hungry. Every single day
She went to a legitimate business? Recruiting? Oh my God, she just sucks so much. Why?
hungry to make money. It's the way I've been my whole life. And right now I quit my full-time job. I'm already making great money with this, but I want this to blow up. I know girls, I have girls' numbers in my phone that I message that make 6 figures with this company. And they're in their 20s, just like me. And if they can do it, there is no reason why I can't take this opportunity and blow it up to the magnitude that they have blown it up to. So that is the way our team works. We like to have that positive mindset of getting things done, but working for it, coming together. We set goals. Once you girls join our team, we're going to onboard you. It's about an hour and a half call, and we just teach you everything you need to know to go ahead and get your business started. And the coaching never stops. So every day you're going to receive something new, helping your girls out, because this is a team effort and we thrive to the top together. Right now, there's actually a big convention happening in DC. I couldn't go because I didn't know I was going to quit my job, so I hadn't booked everything in time. I didn't have days off, but there's a bunch of girls there. Coming up in April, they're going to send us to Vegas for free if you do your part, which is qualifying with $1,000 of sales every month for the next 5 months. That is so easy. It is not difficult, and they're going to fly us out for free, and they're going to pay for hotel and everything in our stay. That's Monat for you.
So it's in Coach. It's in the cheapest, and they book the cheapest rooms for you as well. And it's not free because you have to claim it as income, and then you pay tax on it.
This month, I'm getting my first qualifying month for a free Cadillac. I drive a Mercedes-Benz right now. My lease is going to be up in December. I thought I was going to have to get a new car, but this company is going to give me a car for free. So this is just to sort of throw at you little bullet points of the endless opportunity that Monat has. And I want you girls, if you're interested, to get with one of us separately, and we will lay everything down for you as far as how we make money. I already mentioned you make money by growing your team, selling, and you make bonuses and incentives. But if you want numbers and all that stuff, get with one of us. The opportunity is truly amazing, and it would be a shame for you to be curious and not doing it, and not do it because you're skeptic. Because that just shows that you're too scared to take a leap of faith. And only in uncomfortable situations do we grow. So I know this uncomfortable situation, or what started as something of me like, how am I going to sell a product, ended up being one of the best opportunities I've had ever. B, do you have anything else to say?
Just because you said sale. So also, like I said, no experience in sales, never had that. But you don't need to be a salesperson to like promote these items. I think of this as getting on my Instagram, having fun with this, and educating my followers and my friends about these amazing vegan products. Because at the end of the day, how people know about this product is going to be because of you. Monat doesn't advertise, they don't market. And I've had so many girls tell me, Bianca, I'm so glad that you're selling these items because I'm obsessed with them. I love them so much. So don't think about it as like, oh, I have to be a salesperson, I have to push the price. No, you just get on Instagram, have fun, be yourself. Nobody wants to buy from somebody who's super perfect and puts on this perfect persona. Veronica and I are in the same sorority. We have a lot of girls on the team that are in the sorority that sell. And a lot of the time, sisters specifically come to me and they tell me, Bianca, I bought from you because you're so personable. Like, I feel like we have a connection because you're honest and you're funny and I can relate to you. You're relatable. And that's just because I'm 100% myself. I goof around when I do my tutorials. I don't take anything super serious. And that's how you have to be. You just have to have fun with it. Think about it as educating your followers. Don't think about it as being this.
Interesting that she said her and Veronica were in a sorority together. So I wonder if that's where a lot of her team came from as well.
Perfect salesperson with the perfect hair, nothing like no hair, not in place. Like, don't think about it like that. This is something that you can have fun with. It could be a side thing where you can make a couple extra bucks. It could be a hobby, or it could be something that you take a little more seriously because you see that you're making a lot of money. So yeah, I have a crazy schedule with school, but best believe this is at one of the top priority lists for me because I've gotten a lot of money out of it. Yeah. And I know that this is on the side and I can always have this to make money.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's the last thing that I wanted to mention.
And real quick, something that just came up. I know when I was new, I was hearing about how much money people were making, specifically from my sister. And I was just like, I was seeing the number because it was my sister and she was showing me her check, but I was still like, I'm skeptical, like how the heck can this company compensate you so well? So I'm the kind of
But you signed up anyway?
Person that I need to understand everything.
Also, it's because your product is overpriced so that everybody can get a cut. And they get rich because of that. Because they get the most percentage as the upline.
To truly believe in it or to run with it. So I sat down in my house and I was like, okay, I'm either going to join this business or not. And if I'm going to join, I need to understand where this money is coming from and why they pay us so well. So after a lot of brainstorming, because I asked my sister and she was like, Veronica, someone's paying you well, why are you questioning it? So I was just like, okay, well, my sister's a little. So I just sat down by myself and really analyzed the situation. And Monat is only sold online. It is direct sales, purely e-commerce, right? So these people are not paying for stores. They're not paying for salespeople. They're not paying utilities. They're not paying even for marketing or advertisements because we do that for them. So we are their like 2-in-1 shampoo, but not that because 2-in-1 shampoos aren't that great. But we're like their whole package deal. That's what we do for them. We make them money. We represent them. We're passionate while we do it because we know how we're going to be compensated. We take this whole team that we've built and we just make memories even, just meeting up in different places, having meetings, growing as people, growing up as women, and teaching yourself new leadership skills. Running a team is not something I thought I would be doing. I did not think I would have a team of 50 girls when I joined literally 2.5 months ago. That to me was crazy. But it has pushed me out of my comfort zone to be more one-on-one with people, to really nurture different personalities. And this
You're a journalist. Of course you've been one-on-one with people before.
This opportunity hasn't just given me amazing checks that are getting me through life, but it has also taught me a lot of different not characteristics, but a lot of different qualities that I'll be able to use moving forward in my next job. And sometimes, like right now, I was just redoing my resume, fixing up a few things, and I noticed that the things that are under Monat, the qualities that I put forth with this company, are qualities that everyone looks for. Leadership, sales, negotiations. You negotiate with customers. You talk to them in a way that gets them, to go ahead and purchase. You need to do that with every single job. You need to be a personable person. You need to be, with any job you do, Monat is going to tie something in with that. And it's really your opportunity to have your own business at whatever age you are by just paying $2.99. Yeah. And when you start a business, usually you're on your own. So I don't know if you have family members that start business. All my family's full of business owners. And when you start, it's rough. So you start. And yes, at the beginning, getting used to it, it might be a little bit difficult, but you're never on your own. So keep that in mind. As we said, it's a great opportunity. You will never get a chance to start a business with just $2.99. And you will never have, this sort of support system pushing for your success. Because it just doesn't happen. We live in a very one-sided world, and that we're taught to have to go to work for 8 hours a day, and we're taught to have to expect $1 raise every year. That is not the way Monat works.
I didn't get $1 raise every year. I got a 12% raise over 3 years. So
works. Your hustle will determine your paychecks. This is a whole new way of making money. This is modern day society, and you can either run with it, like take the opportunity and make the most out of it, or you can watch, and then it's going to be like Facebook. Remember when Facebook started, no one wanted to join Facebook because they didn't know what it was, and now years down the line everyone believes in it. So multi-level marketing is going to be the thing that down the line is
not the same, and it won't be
looked at like, wow, how did we think that was a scam, or how did we think that was dumb? Because it is what works now. Like, why do anything else when you have social media? Why do anything else when you have a network?
Yeah, people would do that with affiliate marketing. They don't need to have an MLM product or an MLM in general.
Connecting you with thousands and millions of people around the world. We don't only sell in the US, we sell in the US, UK, Canada. You can take your marketing skills as far as you want. You can reach out to people in Canada and try and sell your product. It's about what you want to do with it, and we're here to help. So I think this call is done. I'm going to wrap this up. If you ladies have any questions, of course, if I got you on this call, reach back out to me. If any of other girls got you on this call, reach back out to them. It's a great opportunity. I'm going to be onboarding a few new girls in the next hour. So if anyone wants to sign up, like now, we can get you signed up and onboarded at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm doing a call to onboard a few girls. And then once you're onboarded, that means that you can go ahead and start your business right away. You can start making money. You can start working. So it's all up to you. I'm giving you all an hour just in case you want to go ahead and jump on board. And if not,
that is not normal that you have an hour and a half with a person and a product that you're selling, and then you can sell it. That just is not enough time to learn about everything you need to know in Monat.
We can continue talking about this. Just make sure to reach out to whoever got you on the call. All right. So once again, I'm Veronica Bay. You can follow me at Veronica_Bay if you want to ask any questions. And Bianca, that's Bianca.
Yeah. My Instagram is Bianca Lina Brew. If you want to just look at the content that we kind of create when we are pursuing the business, you can go ahead. I have a hair highlight and then testimonials. And yeah, girls, remember that this business is not saturated. We are new. So the best time to join is when it's a brand new company. It's 4 years old. So just keep that in mind. It's not like Herbalife. But yeah.
All right, guys. Nice talking to all of you guys. And thank you for tuning in and listening to the opportunity. I hope to see you girls, some of you on our team. I'm very excited this month. We're really pushing for even more growth. And we have a lot of cool, exciting things going on. So I hope to see some of you guys in our group chats. See you soon. I'm going to end the call now. Bye, girls.
Bye.
That was very interesting. Same old, Veronica, really. I might have to look at this Bianca to see where are they now. All right, let's wrap it up. The big takeaway is that Veronica Bay has always been like this. She's on a talk of money right now. They barely spoke about the products. So there's that. And yeah, it's an interesting perspective, because like she said, she's only been in 2.5 months and she already has this great success. I think she let it get to her head, honestly, because I don't know, she's not that good. Yeah. All right, we're going to leave it there. Hope you enjoyed it. I am going to do some more sneaky Veronica Bay videos. Okay, we'll see what we can find. All right. Have a fantastic night. I'm tired. I want to have a shower. Yeah. And then go to bed. All right. Please, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, have a chat, maybe subscribe. It's pretty cool. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye. Now I've got the awkward pause while I press stop. Open recorder. Let's do it.